let's stop the music because Skyrim has beautiful music of its own. And let's update our stream title. Skyrim belongs to the Kestnuts. Cool. Are those dates in the journal when I focus on them? It's just whenever I write it down. Like the last notes are from some things I jotted down while I was watching Winter's coaching session with Pig the other day. And that was the 15th, so that's why it's dated the 15th. So let's see where we left off. I had just bought the house in Whiterun, and I'm partway through yeah, the dates are when I took note of them. So I've got a few different quests to work on. So I can go find Esbern, or I think I want to return the the horn to the Blades, or the Greybeards first. So the bomb is the most recent while the top are the oldest? Yep. I've been doing the journal for months now, so I was considering like starting a new document since it's a new year. But I just said, who cares? So let's see, how am I doing on inventory weight? I'm good. Yeah, almost a year. I'm not always super consistent about, excuse me, about updating it, but I think it's a useful tool. Let's see. We want to head to High Hrothgar. Now, one of the limitations I placed on myself for this playthrough, just for immersion's sake, is that I'm not fast traveling. But I do have a mod that affects the changes the carriages, so I can at least hop in a carriage and get around relatively quickly. I think out of all the mods I've installed, one of my favorite is this more realistic water mod. This looks so much better than the default game. One of the great things about a journal is watching your growth. I know. But it can be a double-edged sword sometimes. If you look back and realize something that you were struggling with like 6 months ago, you're still struggling with. That's not quite as fun, but that's how it goes. the music off? It is really quiet. Does that sound better, Hansi? You know, the other thing I can do is I can turn up the game sound in OBS. There, that's as high as the game audio will go in OBS. How does that sound? My webcam isn't showing either. Yeah, what the hell? It was just working a minute ago, wasn't it? There we go. Guess I just had to turn it off and then turn it back on. Okay. Now we're good. I guess OBS just kind of pooped itself. Yeah, you're right. What the hell? Oh, I guess I have to manually switch back. There we go. Kestnuts fails at scene switching. More at 11. Thanks, Kendall Roney. It's past 11? Is it past 11, or is 11 coming up in 10 hours? Also, what really more is there to that? You don't know. Only 10 where Kendall Roney is? You crazy West Coasters. Yeah, that's why you need to watch the 11 o'clock segment. I know, right? Like, it's not enough that it's fucking cold outside. I'm playing a game that's like a frozen wasteland. Last time I streamed this, it was like -15 wind chill outside, and I was freezing my ass off already. And then the atmosphere of the game just made me feel colder. And that's -15 in freedom units, by the way, not metric, so. It's even colder than -15 Celsius. Oh man, there's no way I could deal with that cold in just jeans and a sweatshirt.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jürgen Lund. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Freedom height. Well, just remember, there are two types of countries in the world. Those that use the metric system and those that have put a man on the moon. America.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. That's the wisdom of our gift is knowledge. Da. That completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. You can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeard. But you are ready. Vendra Rosisaran Strungu Orthivara Go Ran now. Oh, the voice of the Greybeards and pass through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Sky above, voice within. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shore, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. Sky, guard you.
Talos, now that's a name. Yeah? There's a lot of interesting names in this universe. Ugh, I shouldn't have started drinking pop. Now I can't stop burping. So I guess my next step is to head to Riften and talk to Brynjolf. Your Blizz name is Draugr? Hey, I remember that. What a Greek mythos automaton is doing this. Is that where Talos comes from? The word Talos? I didn't know that. I mean, I'm sure they didn't pull the name out of thin air, but... I don't think I want to go down that way. Interesting. I didn't know that, Hansivad. I'm not I'm not well versed in Greek mythology, unfortunately. I had a friend back when I played World of Warcraft who was. All of her, Clementine. Stupid dogs. Anyway, all of her friends, or all of her, not friends, World of Warcraft characters were named after figures in Greek mythology. Like Laodike, Penthesilea, oh, there were tons of them. She had a ridiculous number of characters, but I can't remember any of the other names off the top of my head. You're actually old enough to where Latin was mandatory in school? Wow. I think I would have enjoyed taking Latin, but not only is it was it not offered in high school, it wasn't offered in at my college either, so never had the opportunity. Oh, you got curious about while you were playing the Talos Principle? I never played that game. Pretty cool game if you like puzzles. I haven't played a puzzle game in a long time. I was just, it's been a while since I've done any kind of puzzle. The last time I did, though, I was really proud of myself, because it said 2 to 3 years on the box, but it only took me a week to put it together. Clementine, leave the cat alone. That's the joke, Hansi. The kid will grow up quick and assimilate into the family properly. I hope so. I think my dog is kind of racist. Because we have a one of our older cats is a big fluffy black cat, and the dog lunges at her anytime she sees her. And the new kitten is also mostly black, and the dog reacts to her in the same way for whatever reason. She doesn't bother the white cat nearly as much. Make dogs great again. I thought there was a carriage here. I must have run by it. You completed exactly 0 REM sleep cycles last night? How do you track that? An app on your phone or something? A Fitbit or your Fitbit or something? I know there are ways to do it, but from what I understand, they don't work as well when you're sharing a bed with somebody, which I usually do. Your REM is when you dream about buttholes you don't want to think about. Nice, Kendall. I have a lot of really weird dreams, but I can't remember the last time I dreamed about a butthole. You were up about every 2 hours. Oh, I see what you're saying. So because you were up so often, there's no way you actually completed a REM sleep cycle. That sucks, dude. My sleep schedule's all screwed up lately. Like, I went to bed at 1:30 last night, 1:30 in the morning, and I slept until almost 11. I didn't have to be at work till 12, so I slept till almost 11 o'clock, and I felt like a bum.
Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear. That map you have is special. Yes, there is more to it than you may realize. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo? There! See? I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh? No problem. I am always happy to help. Okay.
It's a bit long, but possible it'll take that long to get 4 complete REM cycles. Yeah, I toss and turn a lot at night, so, you know, it's not completely unreasonable that I'm waking up and not remembering it in the middle of the night. Oh. You usually don't get off work until 4 a.m., so you have a jacked schedule. Well, yeah, I usually wrap up stream between 2 and 3, and then, it usually takes me an hour before I'm, wound down enough to go to bed, so a lot of times I'm up till 4 in the morning. You love that I go late? Well, I won't. Once I graduate from college, I won't be able to. And I'm kind of puzzling through how I'm going to fit streaming in around everything else once I'm out of school and working full time. And I haven't fully worked that out yet. Goddamn spiders.
Well, that's how it's done.
You'll still sub? I appreciate the support, Kendall Roney. I fully intend to keep streaming for as long as people are interested in watching me, but, I'll probably end up reducing my schedule some once I'm working full-time. And I might decide, if I can't, like, maintain my skill level, like, a reasonable skill level in StarCraft with a reduced play schedule, I might just go full variety streamer. Or something like that. Because StarCraft isn't fun for me if I'm not improving. So, oh god, is that a bear? Whatever it is, it's dead. Anyway, like I was saying, StarCraft is only fun for me when I'm improving, so if I get to a point where I can't play enough to keep improving at it, I'll probably switch to something else. You weren't aware I was in college? Yeah, I'm majoring in computer information systems. I graduate at the end of the year. Am I going the wrong way? Damn it. I got all turned around. Yeah, now I'm going the right way.
sometimes the nights...
I appreciate that, Kendall. Seriously, that means a lot to me. You had issues with the college you went to, and now life is difficult. Yeah, I failed out of college the first time I went. I'm not gonna lie. I was in a really bad place mentally. And I knew I was in a really bad place mentally, but my parents basically, like, pressured me to keep going until I completely tanked my GPA. So instead of, you know, getting it under control and getting my mental health straightened out when it was a small problem, it ended up festering into an even worse problem until I got kicked out for bad grades. So when I finally went back a few years later, it took me a hell of a lot of work to rehabilitate my GPA. You felt good about college at 32? Yeah, I'm turning 32 soon. I often think about, recently, like, I've been thinking a lot about how much time I squandered in my 20s. Because I dropped out of college and spent years working in the restaurant business instead. But I try not to think about it too much because it just makes me angry. That is really, really bizarre, Hansi. I have had a couple of instructors that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, but it's not common. It shouldn't be common. You can't worry about wasted time. That's true. If I could wind the clock back, like, 10 years, I would have done a lot of shit differently. That's for sure.
The coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This
Really?
is one of
Tell
the
us
signs,
more.
The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your
Oh,
flagons filled with your
bollocks.
vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of Kain.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called them on it. That's what I'm talking about. Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste? I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Oh, it's good that you reported that, instructor. More often than not, got answers of they have very good credentials. Ugh. I hate
Simple.
that.
I'm
Credentials
going to
don't
cause
mean
a
shit.
distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. I'll be out in the market all day, so meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? You're not paying attention. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Interesting.
Riften is drowning in a sea of sin and wickedness.
Yeah, I agree. I think colleges in general tend to treat the students like crap. The community college that I got my associates at was really bad. The people that worked in enrollment and fucking financial aid and everything, they were just assholes. They act like they were so bothered that you dared to, like, come up to their desk during, like, their office hours and ask them to do their job.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Don't make me do my job for money. I know, right? That's what pissed me off, though. Like, you're going into debt to pay these people, and they can't be bothered to, like, have some professional courtesy. Like, fuck off.
Scully, you know what's good for you.
Okay, then. Let's just wait till 8 in the morning. They just want to nipple twist and ass grab for money they feel entitled to. Yeah.
Make love like a saber cat. Or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from the...
Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Looking to stay alive?
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this. No pushing, no shoving. Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one
Who am I supposed to plant this on?
mystical beings who live in legends.
Were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins. How did you get that?
I'm getting out of here. Last time. Someone do something.
The music's good on this game? Hell yeah, it is. Alright, let's try this again, but with less fail.
Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
I was wondering, can you
everyone,
whistle?
gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round. Come on, Brignolle. What is it this time? Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Jewelry, legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment, just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Potions, exotic ingredients, I have
Yeah.
it all.
My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put that to the... The group I represent has its home. Get there in one piece. And we'll see if you've really got what it
Highest
takes.
quality in Skyrim.
My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. Come back when you know a backbone.
All right, Franche. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Have what?
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from
Don't
rock
play
joints.
stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
Telling you, I don't. Wait, what's the trick?
You're ridiculous, Kendall Roney.
My entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I'm
Into the rat way we go.
I don't know, Trout. Wouldn't skin us alive if you were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far, we're living in a sewer. We said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the room. Wait, be right back.
Oh, we have a level up. Nice. Oh well, thanks for watching, Hansivad. I hope your internet gets straightened out.
What are you doing? Be careful.
Oh, that's a much nicer bow than what I'm using right now. Thank you for your contributions, sir. Guess that's the only way we can go. Nothing really worth stealing here. Fucking rats.
Is someone there?
Oh, motherfucker. Do I enjoy shooters? Every once in a while. I haven't played any in quite a while, though. I have Borderlands 1 and 2 that I thought I might... I keep meaning to go back to playing those at some point, because I never finished either one of them. I got both of them for cheap during a Steam sale, but then never... Like, I played the first Borderlands a bit, but I never finished it, and I never played Borderlands 2 at all.
What was that?
I'll try and make this quick. Oh.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself. It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things have changed.
Dying breed, eh? What do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize.
You don't play shooters, but you enjoy watching them?
Little scheme at the market.
Yeah.
How about handling a few deadbeats for me?
The last kind of shooter game I played was Ark, but even that's not really a shooter.
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Hale, do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get go. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarf.
You mod for a squad channel and enjoy the shit out of it? Nice.
He'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens. paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
So why the hell did you tell me then? What the fuck?
I'll be here when you're done.
It's kinda shitty.
Better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
The dude's paying you to not tell anybody he's down there, and you tell me? That just seems like bad. I'd be great at it. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. What did you say it was called? Squad? God, I am blowing through a lot of lockpicks here. Gotta get the angle just right. There we go.
What was that? Just getting jumpy, I guess.
I guess she was being sent to kill me, so... Heh. As long as you're upright and they are not, you win. That's good to know.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Relax. I guess I was going the wrong way the whole time. Whoops. God, I fucking hate Thalmor. Which I guess makes them pretty good villains, since, you know, you come to hate them on such a visceral level. Hate has a place? Yeah, I suppose it does. What have we here? Lots of gold. Another bow. Ah, it's not that good, though. Like, even to this day, I want to kill Protoss. Yeah, dude, Protoss, Zerg vs. Protoss is a really frustrating matchup. I'm sure if there was a Protoss player in chat, they'd tell us they feel the same way, but it is really obnoxious as a Zerg player sometimes.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Inkpot, no. Inkpot, stone. Bucket, book, knife.
They were golden, even when they were dead. But their blood was red. I knew it would be.
Not really worth stealing from.
Never fun.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
My friend, there is kiss in the
Here we go.
Go away. What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor. This is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh? So, Dilf, you'd better come in and tell me how you found what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
How many locks does he have on this door?
There we are. Come in. Thank you. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
You know a gay bar that has the same door?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a Dragonborn can stop him. But no Dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. No. Put my annotated annual.
You love Jean-Luc Picard?
One moment. I know time is of the essence. Trust these secrets. For the Thalmor. One more. I must wait. Well. I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Just want to make sure I'm not missing any skill books in here. I knew there had to be one in here. Sounds like the bad guys are here. We better get going. Am I really out of healing potions? Oh, they killed him. Well, I guess he won't miss his gold now. Just jump on his back and slurp his soul. Nice. That sounds kind of kinky. Alright, I'm gonna grab a snack real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, got some more motherfucking pizza. Now let's get out of here. I don't know, will we see more bad guys before we get out? Do I need to keep sneaking? You'll hit me up the next time you're watching Korea? Yeah, I'd like to see that. You're talking about some Korean StarCraft, right? I'd be down to watch some of that. hell? God damn it, Lydia. Quit setting off all the traps. What? Did I just go in a big circle? I think I did. Rip. Well, I just triggered the same trap Lydia did, so... Oh, that's right. I've got to drop that bridge before I can get out. I think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it looks like they're making out.
To stay alive? Why take a chance?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
One thing everyone
Did you say something?
This war is bad for business.
It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Jerome Mountain. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Meade, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end. Well, they've been hunting down Blades since the Great War, on general principle. But if you mean me, now in particular, maybe they've started to get an inkling of what the return of the dragons means. I don't suppose they want the world to end any more than we do. Or at least, they prefer to end it on their terms. Hasn't she told you? We were both Blades, back when that still meant something. Now we're just fellow fugitives from the Thalmor. I didn't know she was still alive, but I'm not surprised. She was a survivor. Not yet, not yet. When we get to Riverwood, with Death, I'll tell you both of them, when I've collected my thoughts.
Alright, Riverwood then. You got pizza with roasted garlic on it tonight and almost came in your pants? Dude, roasted garlic is so good. Were you watching the, when I did my cooking stream with, where I made chicken parm and roasted garlic bread? I want to do that again.
Yes? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You were there? I'm probably gonna redo that at some point because I lost the VOD.
It's getting downright hot now.
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Yeah, the only downside of those cooking streams was that they were kind of a pain to set up. And kind of a pain to plan, too.
Huh?
Get the hell out of the way.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragon Boat. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose, so we must locate it. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. You see, right here, Sky Haven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to lay down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness.
Smells like stale beer.
A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. From Riverwood, the road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth, and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful. Always. Let's go see if we can find this Sky Haven Temple.
You know, I don't know what it is with the romanticism with this era for us, Kendall Roney. If I had to guess, probably because we look like we belong in that era. Being big, bearded, Viking-looking motherfuckers. But, you know, that's just a guess.
Make sure to pull your bow all the way back to get the most...
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple.
We would completely fail in this era because we're pussies comparatively. Yeah, no argument there, man. Is this the right road? I don't think it is. Oh, maybe. I would only wish to be this badass. Me too, man. Yeah, you kind of gotta be a badass to get by as a bartender. Or, not a bartender, a bouncer, right? You've at least got to look badass enough that nobody wants to fuck with you, right?
I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish.
Oh, it's a bunny. Really? When you look like a badass, people want to fuck with you more? That seems counterintuitive. I guess you run into dickheads that have something to prove, though. Okay, so he wasn't trying to kill me. You don't understand it? Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd just say that people feel like they have something to prove. They see a dude that looks fucking badass, and like, they have to like measure themselves up against you or something. You have regulars that are way more aggro than you? I believe it. I've seen how drunk people behave. I've been to a few dive bars over the years. Well, some dive bars, some not dive bars. Imperials. Imperials and Stormcloaks. None of them are carrying anything good, so fuck it. I'm not gonna steal the horse. It's tempting, but I'm not gonna steal the horse. Enemies ahead.
Is someone there?
That was a random skeleton.
What was that?
Jesus Christ, Lydia, do you pay attention at all?
Even in the dark, Skyrim is a wonder to behold.
That it is, Inigo, that it is. It's a very different experience running everywhere in this game instead of fast traveling. What's going on, Odin Divine? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
Yes?
We're just heading out to Skyhaven Temple right now. What? Oh, I see a dragon. Is this my first playthrough? No, no. I've played through the game at least 3 times before this. Oh! This is my first full playthrough with mods, though.
You are a strange customer. That is not normal.
You played through the game with all the races except for Breton and Dark Elf? Yeah, this is my first time playing as a Breton.
We are going to Skyhaven Temple. Alduin's Wall sounds very informative. I wonder if there is an Inigo's Wall anywhere. If there is such a thing, I wonder what story it tells. Maybe we will find your wall next to Alduin's Wall. That would be weird. Perhaps everyone is carving their own wall without realizing it. Yes. What if time is like a big wall of stone covered with millions of scratches? Maybe we all carve a furrow as we experience our own tiny sections of the same gigantic wall.
Dude, this is deep.
What if from the right perspective time is happening all at once? Yes. Maybe we are not carving. Maybe we are just following a path. Whoa. Indeed. We may have solved one of life's mysteries, my friend. I am not sure people are ready for this. Yes, it is pretty... Let us get back to whatever it was we were doing. Wow.
I'm glad I installed this mod. This follower is awesome.
Resources.
People say Inigo is the best follower. I really like him.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Inigo's pretty awesome. He's a little, maybe a little overpowered, but, the combat mod I have installed makes combat harder anyway, so it kind of evens out, I think. Okay, it looks like I'm still going the right way. I've never really forced myself to actually like travel through the game instead of fast traveling everywhere, so this is kind of interesting. Like navigating the game is a whole different skill. It really is. Pardon me. A little under the weather today. I'm a fast traveler? Well, I'm avoiding fast travel this game, so... But I've never done that before in this game. Obviously, Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game, and that game you didn't have the choice. Fast travel wasn't a thing. Down you go! But yeah, it makes the game feel a lot more real if you're actually like out in the world experiencing it instead of basically teleporting everywhere. Now, I do cheat a little bit because I installed a mod that improves the carriages in the game so they can take you to a lot more places than they can in the base game. But it does cost money to do that, so there is a bit of a cost involved in that. It might not be just you. It might be... My computer might be kind of pooping itself over, trying to stream and run Skyrim at the same time. Let's close... Yeah, let's close a bunch of browser tabs, see if that'll save us some memory.
Watch out! Whoa! That's how it's done.
Bye-bye, Pornhub. I don't just leave Pornhub open all the time, dude. What the hell? Do people do that? Like, what if, like, I accidentally, like, started a video or something in the middle of stream? Like, I'm just about to take a big engagement in StarCraft and sex noises just start playing? That would be awkward. Probably get me banned from Twitch. That would be bad. That'd be almost as bad as forgetting to close your streaming software, like end the stream before pulling up your favorite video and having some fun. That'd get you banned for sure. Hi, Mom. Okay. Not quite high enough level for that. Yeah, I'm doing kind of like a sneaky rogue type build. I want to... Yeah, let's get that pickpocket perk. Sneak and archery together, though. This is just really overpowered. Ah, there's another dragon. dragon. Just land. Land already, damn it. Where'd he go? Oh, it's all the way across the river. I think. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. What the fuck? Oh, there's a mud trap under the dead dragon.
Got your back. I am at your command.
Is there anything else I want to give her?
Lead on.
The D. Nice, Kendall Roddy. Oh shit. I think we killed them all. Remember, kids, F5 is your friend in this game. Stop moving, so I can kill you. They never carry anything good.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Let's see. And the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragon. That's the one that appears to those with arrows down. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Let's see what those old pillars left.
I think.
Careful here. See the.
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe.
What do you need? Come back safe.
Be careful.
Yes, my thane? As you wish, my thane.
We'll cross once it's safe.
So I have to stay on the pressure plates with the correct symbol, or my fat ass is getting roasted.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Oh, there's a chain here. I bet I just have to pull it.
Close to the entrance.
Any puzzles in this game? Just a few. Not very many. Let's equip that ring. That sounds really good.
No doubt it's triggered by blood. Your blood. Look here.
Why are the voices so quiet? There, let's try that.
You see how the ancient blades revered me with Cyrodiil? Amazing, to be standing.
The Akaviri blood seal can only be opened with the right kind of blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
It's the prophecy, don't you see? Only a Dragonborn can stop Alduin and avert the end of the world. But I don't yet know how you can stop it. The prophecy doesn't say. But Alduin's wall does. I hope. Very good.
It's coming to life.
Interesting.
After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first to step forward.
There's no telling what we may find.
All right. Ooh, it's spooky.
Let's see what's up ahead.
Come on, slowpokes.
Not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their Dragon Lord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is cast.
I love the graphics in this game too, Kendall. Ugh, excuse me.
Yes, yes. This, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes,
This is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them... You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Okay, then. It reminds you of all the Cannibal Corpse albums you listened to. Nice.
Waiting. I do not... I am ready. Yes, let us go.
Back up. As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Yeah, the visuals in this game are just amazing in general. It's such a beautiful game. Didn't mean to open the console there. Shit, did the Forsworn respawn? No, it looks like there was just a stray wandering up ahead. Up above. Thank you for the donation. Alright. So let's see, where to now? So let's head to Markarth. Have I played Horizon Zero Dawn? Not yet. It looked amazing, though. Just look at how awesome this water looks, though. That mod just makes this game even prettier. Like, I just have to appreciate how much work and effort went into making this game, the scenery and everything. Is amazing.
The life of adventure and song is the... Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm out in the wilderness breathing the fresh air even though I'm sitting in my office playing a video game. It's kind of weird. Ew, Kendall. Why are you stinking up the place? Kraken large. Yeah, I'm not running into Markarth right now.
Good morning. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Just sit back. This won't take long.
You must have so much to tell outside this boring town.
What is this, a boat? It's a guy in a boat. What are you here for? Guy in a boat?
Where are you headed?
Ah.
Alright.
So that can take you places. So I can have that guy take me to Riften or whatever, and then hop the cart from there. What are you talking about? Up the steps we go. Whee! Still a chance for fights, I know. I don't know, I think I've pretty much killed everything along this path. It'll probably take a few in-game days for them to respawn. Excuse me. Nah, nothing to apologize for, man. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes for the wildlife to respawn. I'm sure I could look that up on the wiki, though, if I were so inclined. But I think for the time being, we're pretty safe from wolves and trolls and such. Ah. So many steps. Nobody wants NPCs to respawn? I mean, I think it's okay so long as it's not like every time that you reload a zone or whatever. It makes sense, like, if you clear a cave of monsters or bandits, whatever, eventually new ones are gonna move in. It just isn't going to take a day for that to happen, but a few weeks. It's bound to happen sooner or later. Oh, I must pass a door. There's the guy I want to talk to.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. You have learned, but there are many words of power in Skyrim carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here, we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes, for matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question. Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom.
We all have weird vowels
Have
in
you
weird
learned
places.
nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. I have given my answer. Go and reconsider your course.
Stovaki, Strondul, Rockventinvak, Ardonax.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay. This is so slow. Paarthurnax, hella vowels. Yeah, the language they constructed for this game, for the dragons, has a lot of vowels. I might get Weinsteined. I hope not. That sounds really unpleasant. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Probably gonna end stream soon.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look.
Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
All right, let's do this.
Look! Baka! Look! Baka!
What the fuck? Oh, that was scary. Yeah, I thought so too, Kendall. I thought, what? Is it just because I tripped and hit my nuts on that pole, or what? Head bump? Nice. Not the head on my shoulders, though.
last of them.
Look!
Oh, I think we made it, guys. Almost.
Look!
There we are. Oh my god, it's a dragon!
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it.
Hey, what's up, Hedro?
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Well, how can I learn it?
All in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should.
True.
Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate? If you can see your destiny clearly, your sight is clearer than mine. Dahman, remember, Alduin also follows his destiny as he sees it. But I bow before your certainty. In a way, I envy you. The curse of much knowledge is often indecision. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live
what a
here
foul
at
beast.
the peak of the Monavin? What you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Kendall, you crack me up.
The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation.
Little bit of trivia. Did you guys know that the guy that voiced Parthenax is the same guy that voices Mario in the Super Mario Brothers games?
Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa
I can't kill this guy. He's marked essential.
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Well, see, the thing is, with essential characters, they're unkillable. So I could burst DPS him down to 0 health, and he'd just, like, go into a pose and then regenerate his health. And in any case, if I kill him, like, it breaks the game. I don't want to do that.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Sum Ark Moral. Greetings.
What in the hell? What in the hell is he doing?
But none greater. Speak. I will listen.
This altitude is dizzying.
There we go.
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
So they were the Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Leia Organa of the Nords.
Vomindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon. they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us. Ni-Ov. Their inner councils were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim,
I just really find
Yol.
this dragon's voice soothing for some reason.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Excuse me.
Sum Ark Mora.
Alright, well, I think that's a good stopping point. So, let me exit out of this game. And I will find somebody to host. Let's see. Following. Who's online? Oh, Hoplight's on. Nice. He's playing FTL. Cool. Alright, well, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you all then.